Hello, my name is Koga, and welcome to another video on Brave 9. This time round, I'm going to do a summon, do some Soul Gear summons, explain that to you, and then we're going to actually see what the hell the gameplay looks like. I know, I haven't shown that at all outside the tutorial and the reroll video, and I apologize for that. There's just been a lot to cover, so I'm going to go ahead and quickly jump into a few things here. I have gotten some of my mercenaries here. I picked up Dalby, Glacia. I went ahead and picked up Laura as my support, my 5-star, my 4-star Serendia, and my 4-star um, Mage is Hell. I am almost to completion here with picking up the 4-star Warrior. I'm probably going to go Riddell. She's one of the best. So is Corette, but I'm probably going to pick up Riddell personally. And on the 4-star Defender, I am probably going to go ahead and just settle with. Actually, I might go Iris. Iris got a companion recently, and she's pretty good in Novice Arena, so I might go with her. And then this is the big one. Who am I going to pick here? I'm honestly probably going to pick Angelica. I love everything she brings to the table, and she's just a powerhouse. So it's probably who I'm going to pick. But I did speaking of the Six Devils, I did make a mistake, and I apologize. Over here in Recruit, I should have actually been doing the summons down here at the Legends tab. You know, if you look it back, I did some summons over here, chasing Yuri, and the companion here for Glacia. Well, I really should have been doing my Legends pulls. When you first when you first click on here, you have the option to pick one of the 4 Octos that you can pick. This guy and this girl are both getting companions here soon. But this one here is where you can pick a companion for the 6 devils. This is the only way to get them other than via crafting them, essentially, and I'll show the fate system. I should have been pulling here because you need to do a lot of pulls to try to get this character. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and do a pull here, and we're going to hope for the best. So let's get this out of the way. Then, like I said, I'll do a Soul Gear pull to show off that real fast, and then we're going to see some actual gameplay. You know, one of the reasons people pay attention to these games. I don't expect much out of the Legends pulls, to be fair. My luck has been very mediocre over the game's lifetime. I will say I have been lucky to. Okay, we're getting a 4-star. I've got Velez on my man account, and Deca. Wish you were good. You have a neat, unique look, but you're not. I like this guy, Eden. He's a really nice support for the Evil Castle, which will be something that we will be focusing on as I improve my count. Oh, hello, we got a 5-star. Okay, okay, what do we get? Yes, hello. All right, please be Angelica support. Please, please, please. Damn it! Ah, okay, it's a companion. Okay, I'll get into it. It's a companion, and it's good to have. Davidson, he's a 4-star companion. Anya's good. That's a good 4-star unit, but I don't have her. But I have the companion at least, so we got that out of the way. Okay, this lady here is a 5-star companion to the picture there, Lumilia. I'm not positive on the name. Forgive me. Um, she's a sniper, and she just decimates the back line, particularly mages. So picking up a companion for her is really nice. I will want to acquire the actual character at one point. Speaking of the actual character, I can show you. This lady, this girl rather, she's what, 16, I think. She just completely decimates the back line. So not a bad pickup. Not who I wanted, but we'll take it. Who did I get coins, diamonds for? Someone I didn't already have. Who? Oh yeah, Deca. Duh. Alright, and then the supporter was Eden. Yeah. Eden's good. I like him. So we'll hold on to him. So let me lock Eden up, and then I won't worry about the rest. Let's do that Soul Gear. Soul Gear is basically just equipment that makes your character stronger, and you need it to break the plus 9 buff limit. So if you have someone who's sitting at plus 9 and you can't get them any higher, you need to max out their Soul Gear. and this is the only way to acquire it, either spending your gold or, okay, we're getting a 5-star. Can it be for someone I'm using, please? Please? No. And it's for bar. 4-star, 3-star. Okay, Reginette's not bad. I am using Reginette. Reginette's really good in Novice Arena. She has a stun. Another 5-star. Who we got? Ventana. It figures I'm not going for Ventana and I pull her sword. Okay, another Reginette bow. Another 5-star. This isn't a half bad Soul Gear summon. I'm not gonna really do any. Verona. I thought about going. Whoops. I thought about going into her, but I opted not to. I'm not gonna spend any more of my Soul Gear. I want to save it. Soul Gear is found over in here, and you just level it up by throwing other Soul Gear at it. I mentioned the Fate system earlier. This is where the Fate system comes in play. You get one free companion if you max them out. So always, always go for the Fate system of the characters that you're hunting. So I have been demoted apparently. That's embarrassing to show. It's because I lost. I haven't played much. I really am bad at defense in the arena, so I'm good at winning. Again, this is really, really new. So this is my team setup currently. I have Laura buffing Dalvi first, because Laura does a 5-hit, 5-tile support, so she buffs this entire row. And then I have Serendia buffing these three also. But the attack order is always important to take into consideration. We'll just do 10, see how fast it goes, being bronze. If it looks like it takes too long, I'll end it early. Attack order is extremely key. I want to put this in 1x mode so I can kind of talk a little. Let's see here. Give me my speed. There we go. No, not half speed. That's too slow. Alright, you see Laura buffs Dalvi. Dalvi attacks. Then the enemy team goes. Okay, you can see the order. Oh, wow, they've already got Christina. Damn. Christina does multiple attacks, as you can see. Skill. She attacks 5 times. She hits 2 boxes and sets them, makes them bleed in this one's case. Oh, no, she hasn't unlocked that ability yet. They haven't awakened her. Okay. Who else do they have? Doesn't look like too many important people. Oh, who's that? Oh, wait, no. Okay, they picked Gloria. I got Gloria right there. Okay. But you can see the attack order down here. See, I've got Laura going first, then Dalby. And then they get to go because I put a warrior attack first. And then my little 3-star warrior that I really like, Lydia, that you get at the beginning, she gets to attack. Then they go, etc., etc. The reason I picked Hell for a 4-star mage is Hell has a taunt and then a counterattack. So anybody who attacks her, they wreck themselves essentially. And then she also heals when she gets hit. So she's really nice. As you can see, Glacie is putting in work, freezing everybody, and then we will win on one more turn. And there we go. Okay, so we got one win down. Like I said, I'm not going. I'll do a few on camera and then let it run off by itself because I don't want to spend too much time. It's fun to watch, but it's also kind of boring to watch, especially after you've set your team and you've been fighting like the same teams for like, weeks. So, I'm still using Acha, the 4-star defender I pulled. I think in the last, on camera, I believe. I do like him. I haven't been able to effectively upgrade a lot of my people, as you can tell. I did put her at 4-star, but I hadn't done much else. She's still at 4-star. He's still at 4-star. So I do need to work more, and that's what I plan on doing. So who we got? Oh, they picked Aaron. They got Aaron. Oh, no, they didn't pick him. Okay. It's interesting to see who people pick versus what they pull. You can usually tell by clicking and seeing how their stat lines are. Okay, they didn't pick anybody yet. They haven't picked anybody. The one reason I do like Laura, speaking of, is this ability right here, Purification. You might have seen it in that last panel. When I attacked, I got charmed. My front two, I believe it was these 2 units here or something, one of them, they get charmed. And essentially what that is, they are forced to attack my teammates. Well, Laura can get rid of that. So can Sarah and Dia down there at the bottom, but they remove that stuff. So I like the people like that. That's one of the reasons also Refi is such an important and highly rated support. Is she also removes anything like stuns, bleeds, poisons, charms, freezes from Glacia, things like that. So picking those sort of things are important to take in consideration when you pick supports and you build your team. It's also again why I like having like some people will have only 1, 2 supports. I on my main account run 1 support. I only run Refi. Refi's just that good. Refi is a very viable pick for your 6th level if you have any interest in that. So, but I personally prefer not to force Refi onto new players. In my opinion, I think it'd be smarter to pick up a warrior or either an artist as a mage or Angelica. The reason I have Dalvi out front here is she's effectively a tank when she's transformed, like right now. When she's max level, this defense buff will actually be 100%, so she can't take any damage until she transforms into her human form. But as long as she's in fox mode there, she effectively takes no damage, and she has a charm counter, so anybody who attacks her will be charmed and be forced to attack themselves. I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up a little. I'll record one more match. Not early level or regular arena is not going to be difficult for new players. It's once you start getting higher and you start running into people who have completed the jumpstart quest or have done a lot of pulls and whatnot. So you know, it's fun to watch it early because you're like, oh, I'm winning, but then it kind of gets that challenge, and that's where the fun is in Brave 9, especially in PvP, is figuring out the team compositions that you need to run, or are they just running defenders? Is that what that is? No, they've got the one warrior there. They've got 2 warriors. Okay, yeah, they have a bunch of defenders though. Okay, oh well. If that's the way you want to, did they pick Cecilia? No, Cecilia's so good. And they picked, and they got Diomorn as a pull. Man, they got some nice defender pulls. That's why they're probably running it. They got all defenders. I should win this one though. Dalvi hits so hard, and then I have the backup supports of the backup damage of like Hell and Lydia. One more thing about Laura, and I like her as a support, is the shield. Whenever, yeah, you can see it reduces damage, but it also grants shock. So anybody who attacks them, that any one of those that have that shield, they get shocked, and essentially they're stunned, and they take damage over time. So it's beneficial. There's a lot. I personally like Laura over Michaela, who is the hot pick for support, but there's reasons beyond just people like Michaela because what she brings to the table for the long term and meshes well with a lot of other characters. Okay, we're gonna stop there. All right, we did good, guys. That'll work. Nope. Okay, we'll cancel that. Okay. One thing I will say before I sign off, I'm going to make a guild for Brave 9, right over here in community. I will be making a guild. I don't know the name yet, and I don't know what I will put there, but when I do, I'll make sure to put it in the description below, and I'll put a tweet out about it. So if you want to join my guild and you want to hang out and we can talk in the game, you're more than welcome to. So I'll do that, and I'll let everybody know when I'm set it up, and I'll go from there. So this video ended up being a little bit long, but I think it's okay. We had some little fun there. We got actually some decent stuff, so hey, it's all good. Alright guys, I will talk to y'all in the next video and on Twitter and in the comments below if you leave me something. So until the next video, see ya.